People are loving to say that woke is dead at this juncture, but Disney has not changed anything. All of the same people still are in the positions of decision making. All of the same actors are still the Hollywood elite that have been doing this entire time. I don't understand. Like, nothing has changed about the culture. Yes, an election has changed. And yes, there are some things that Donald Trump is doing to just kind of push on that in the public sector. But these people are true believers in this stuff. You got to remember that Disney hates you. They are evil. They have been pushing this for a long, long time. And just because of a quick thing right here doesn't mean it's going to change overnight, if at all. Now, a lot of this, I think, is spurred on because these people kind of cordon themselves off. They got off of X, they went on to Blue Sky, on Threads or whatever it is, and then just kind of made themselves in their own social network away from people. So I think what happened a lot is in the social space where normal people operate, these people aren't really there as much anymore. So people think it's kind of gone just because they don't see it on their feeds as much. And because of that, we've been lulled into a sense of complacency when this is still going on. We just came off the heels of Captain America, After All, which failed. Snow White, which failed, and this is now happening with Fantastic Four, which of course is going to now explore gender politics, and you know what that means, abject feminism. It's going to be crazy. So please hit the like and subscribe button. We're going to talk about things here, and we're not going to let our foot off the gas ever, my friends, because these people are insufferable. They always have been. It's going on for decades. The ride never ends. If you've been around since the Gamergate days, you know that, and it is going to continue in culture as we continue along as well. I'd like you to sign up for my newsletter. It's in the description below right here, guys. The algorithm plays games all the time, never know what's going to happen, and I would love to stay in touch with you. I don't want you to leave. I'm a sci-fi author, so basically what I do is I have books, and I let you know when they're coming out. It's very, very important to support the culture as it's coming out. That's going to be the alternative to this. It's a great place to do so. You get 3 free books. It's a great deal. $50 value, absolutely nothing, and I appreciate you for being here. So actress Vanessa Kirby confirmed that Marvel Studios is upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps explores gender politics with her Sue Storm character. Kirby spoke in Entertainment Weekly saying, if you played an exact 60s Sue today, everyone would think of her as a bit of a doormat. So figuring out how to capture the essence of what she represented to each generation, where the gender politics are different, embody that today was one of my greatest joys in this. Uh-oh. One of the greatest joys is the gender politics. This is a bad, bad sign for the film. And again, you've got Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards, a kind of a race swap in a way there. Yes, he's kind of light-skinned on that level, but it is the same sort of thing. He's a woke activist. If you haven't seen some of the stuff that he's been doing with pushing the transgender stuff on his Instagram and it's absolutely crazy. So this is what we have going on with the Fantastic Four now. We could have called it almost immediately. Now, of course, we have the same thing that's happening here, that the Silver Surfer we're hearing is gender swapped to be a female version of that, and that is going to be one of the first steps to changing things to, of course, make it more MCU-like, as we've seen so many times in the past. The idea that Sue Storm was a doormat in early Fantastic Four comics is absolutely ridiculous by itself. This is the second issue where she turns herself invisible and breaks herself free from a federal detainment center. I mean, there's pretty big stuff right there. Later in the issue, she works with the team to take out Skrulls who have been posing as them and framing them for various crimes. On top of Kirby's comments, the Entertainment Weekly's Christian Holub shared that Kirby Storm is the head of the Future Foundation. She has helped achieve global demilitarization and peace. Now, in the comic book, there is a Future Foundation, and Reed is the head of this also. And so it's absolutely ridiculous. It's a change to make it more feminized, to make her more in charge, to make her more of the girl boss, the CEO, the Kathleen Kennedy of this entire situation. Pretty obvious what's going on here. If Reed is the most scientifically intelligent person, then she's the most emotionally intelligent person on the planet. Oh my gosh. Roll my eyes. Between the two of them, they're building an idealistic society. Furthermore, Kirby shared that she ensured her depiction of Sue Storm was not, quote, the stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. Oh gosh, this is so sad. One of the things I love most about Sue's history, when she becomes Malice, her dark stuff comes out. I was obsessed with that chapter of her life. I wanted to make sure there were tons of malice in there with her. She wasn't just a stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. Well, this is ridiculous because this is against the essence of what Sue Storm is. Malice is like the opposite of Sue Storm. It's if she was evil, right? And so it's ridiculous to do this. And you notice notice that they're obsessed with the notion of like killing motherhood for women. They don't like this because, these 30-something Hollywood starlets don't get to be mothers, and so they are opposed to this because this is the feminism. It's an anti-human thing at the end of the day. I've always been really interested in the mess of femininity. How can you be both? How can you be all the things? It's not just tough, invisible, powerful woman, but also a mother who gives birth, which is a superhero act. I love that these characters are real humans with a messy family who argue, try to work things out, and get things wrong. Ugh, sad. The official synopsis states that set against the vibrant backdrop of the 1950s, Fantastic Four produces the first family, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and Ben Grimm, the Thing, as they face their most daunting challenge yet. Forced to balance their roles as heroes and the strength of their family bond, they must defend Earth from ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald, the Silver Surfer, who is, as I mentioned before, gender swapped. It's not anymore Norrin Rad. It is now this Julia Garner character, which is absolutely ridiculous. It gets worse from here, of course, if you guys have not seen what's going on. But Joseph Quinn also addresses portrayals of the Human Torch, which is going to be different from Chris Evans, as he says here. This is where it gets really crazy as well. He was branded as this womanizing, devil-may-care guy, but is that sexy these days? I don't think so. This version of Johnny is less callous with other people's feelings. So as you can see, they're going to, make the woman a more masculine character, make her more in charge, make her more the girl boss, make the masculine character less of a masculine character to try to get rid of that toxic masculinity that Johnny has. Now, Johnny Storm is brash. He's out there. He's a young man who's like on fire, literally, and so he's out there, and that is the whole thing that makes the Human Torch the character that he is. On top of it, he's very much a flirt. He's very much falling in love all the time. He's definitely like that on a lot of levels. And so you get this kind of like James Bond quality out of the character. That's a lot of fun in the character as well. And of course they want to get rid of this. This is something that they can't have within the current Marvel year in the current Marvel MCU. They have to tone him down and make him somebody just bland. And that's exactly what they do to all the male characters in every film. So you can expect that the women are going to lead this, that the men are going to run around haphazardly, and it's going to be a big mess of a Fantastic Four remake once again, exactly as I expected. Now, people are just, I guess, at this point, getting back on the MCU train with Daredevil Born Again. Even though the ratings are very, very low on it and not a lot of people are watching it, we're not hearing a lot of criticism about it because people have gotten into this like complacent mindset, like I've said, where they believe that woke is gone, that they believe that woke is dead. All of Marvel is going to be like this. And if you think that Pedro Pascal is changing his tune at all at this juncture, oh my gosh, I got a bridge to sell you, my friends. This is really sad stuff, but I expect this out of the MCU. I expect this to continue the same direction. They always double down. If you don't know, this is the way that they act 100% of the time, and this is the way that they're going to act going forward. We'll cover it here, my friends. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here, and make sure to sign up for my newsletter. I got superhero books. I got a lot of fun science fiction and fantasy stuff. If you're a Fantastic Four fan, you're going to love my work. And stay in touch with me because you never know what's going to happen here. I don't want to lose you guys. Thank you so much for being there. Get your 3 free books today. We'll be back soon.